everybody. Welcome to this wonderful Sunday edition of My World, My Way. Make sure you're following on all social media platforms as it is My World, My Way on Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. If you're not already, I appreciate that. Today, I want to talk about two things. First, I want to talk about Father's Day, and then secondly, mental health, and then we can swing in other topics as the day goes. The first thing I want to talk about is this wonderful day that we like to celebrate on Sunday in June. It's called Father's Day. Recently, a lot of people have been trying to make it into something, and I don't understand why. Father's Day is a very big day for me and any other brother I know that is a father, whether they're living, we've had some brothers that have passed away and not able to continue life and still hold an impact on their kids' life. That is why we celebrate Father's Day. I'm not here to celebrate the deadbeats or the ones that don't want to be involved unless, the court says they have to. I'm here to talk about the fathers that are active and present in their kids' life, and even the ones that were active and no longer here anymore because circumstances called them up to be with the Lord. Those are the fathers I want to celebrate on this day. And the thing that bothers me is most men in society already get the short end of the stick when it comes to being a man and a father, regardless of race, race, skin color, ethnicity. Doesn't matter. As a man, we already get the short end of the stick when it comes to dealing with our kids. And it's unfair that there are a certain group of women, not all, but a certain group of women that want to grab a hold of this day and make it seem like it's theirs due to the fact that they have to be a single parent. I was a single parent for about 2 years with my daughter. Was it hard? It was extremely hard. Did I stop doing it? Absolutely not. My daughter needed me. So I did what I had to do. I stepped up. I did what I was supposed to do as a parent. Never once did I claim Mother's Day because at the end of the day, I was raised by a single mother. So I know what it is to be a single parent dealing with kids. It's hard. It's not nothing to be looked at lightly. I commend all the single mothers out there. You guys are freaking amazing. But this is not about you guys on this day. This is about fathers. You are a mother. You have a day. It's called Mother's Day. And you don't see single fathers over there trying to hijack y'all's day. We don't. If anything, we celebrate y'all because you guys, what you ladies do as a single mother is magnificent. It's wonderful. It's a beautiful thing to see how powerful y'all are, how independent y'all can be and are able to exceed all expectations as a single mother. But on Father's Day, we're here to celebrate the active and present fathers. Just because you're a single mother doesn't mean you get both roles. You can't do both roles. Just like a man can't teach a girl, how to do certain things as a female, I'm not capable to do that for my daughter. That's where my wife is. That's what she's in her life for, because she is able to articulate and communicate and teach her the things of how to be a woman. I could teach my daughter how to be a good human, have morals, have values, and respect people. But there are certain things that I cannot teach my daughter because I am a man. Point blank, period. And there are certain things that a woman cannot teach a man. Can't teach a boy how to be a man. She can teach him how to respect women, how to treat women, how to act in public, have manners, all of that. But at the end of the day, there are certain things that that a man can teach a boy and a woman can teach a girl. That's it. Point blank, period. Somebody asked me today, why am I so strong-willed when it comes to this day? And why is it such a big deal to me that other females, other women, single women, are trying to get credit on Father's Day? Because it's not their day. Father's Day is about the 20th ranked holiday in the United States, probably the whole world. We already get the short end of the stick in society. and we can't even have a day to ourselves. Like, how crazy is that? That the day that's dedicated to fathers, we can't even have that to ourselves. We have to share it. We already get tossed around. We already get looked at crazy. We already get treated like we're not involved with our kids. And then the day that we could show that we are involved, we can't even have that. We have to share it. Tell me where that makes sense. I would love to hear why it is that you think you deserve to be celebrated on Father's Day. There's no way any grown man, there's no man on this planet that could tell me they can teach a female, a little girl, how to be a great woman. They can teach them how to be a good adult. They can teach them how to be a great human being and show them moral. But you can't sit here and tell me that you know, as a man, how to show a girl to be a woman. The woman features, the feminine side of a girl. I can't teach that to my daughter. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever again. I can teach her how to have morals, values, head on straight, respect to others. But that's it. That's as far as I'm limited to my sources. I'm going to have to outsource certain things to, whether it's my wife, my sister, grandmother, whatever. I need a woman for certain aspects because I have limitations on knowledge and the know-about of how a woman functions, and vice versa. So my biggest gripe is, and my biggest question, what gives you the right as a single mother to make you feel like you're owed to be celebrated on Father's Day? And I don't want to hear, because I had to be both parents. I had to step up. My deadbeat dad this, or my deadbeat baby daddy. Again, one, you chose to make a child with this human being. So don't put that on anybody else that you did that. At the end of the day, you are there to mother that child, but you are not that child's father. You never will be, and you never can be, because you are a woman, and a female is a mother. That's the only objective here. I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, and I'm fine with that. I've been dealing with this when it comes to Father's Day for the last 11 years, let's just say. So when I've been a father for 11 years, I've been getting this slack, and I will die on this hill by myself if I have to. But I know I won't, because I know there's a bunch of fellas out there, and even single mothers that agree with me that this day is for fathers, active, involved, and present in their children's life. I am not here to celebrate deadbeats or the ones that do the bare minimum because the court said so. I'm here to celebrate the ones that go above and beyond. Even when the court says you only get this, you still do more than what the court says because you love that child and you want to make sure that that child knows I'm your daddy. Because anybody can be a father, but are you a dad? That's my 2 cents. Again, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get heat for it. I'm here for it. I'm ready for it. I ain't got no thin skin. I got thick skin, and I can have a conversation with anybody and everybody about this. The next thing I want to talk about is a big thing to me, just because of my history, people I know, all of this in general, is men's mental health. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah, for Father's Day. I appreciate you, Sarah. Men's mental health has been getting hit like it's a joke these last few weeks, and I'm not quite sure why. Men, for the longest time, and Joseph, I know you're not going to agree with half the things I say, and I understand, but I just need to get this off my chest. Men's mental health is looked like as a joke. I'm 38 years old. I got severe PTSD, not just from the military, but childhood trauma. And even when I got really, really sick and hospitalized, like those things are still affecting me to this day. And I'm working on it. You know, I'm going to therapy. I'm getting help. But it doesn't change the fact that it's there. And it doesn't change the fact that it's a real thing. And again, it's not all women. It's not all of y'all. But some of y'all think that I've seen a lot of females get upset at the fact that we want to worry about our mental health. And that us venting and talking about our feelings makes us weak. It makes us less man. The masculinity, I'm not even going to say the word. I'm struggling with words. It's less masculine if you cry, vent, talk about your feelings, whether it's to a therapist, your woman, whoever the case may be. And I've learned over the last few weeks, especially these last few weeks, that couldn't be further from the truth. I have a group of friends that I lean on, that I've been leaning on a lot lately, these last few weeks, while I go through this journey of trying to get mentally better. And the fact that I'm talking about this already, you know, it proves that what's happening is working. Men are usually, they hold their emotions inside. They shove it down and tend to not worry about what's going on. And it sucks that we have to live this way. Happy Father's Day, Wayne. It sucks that men have to live this way and act like we can't talk. And I'm not saying that it's all of the older generation, but I know the generation before me. You know, y'all were taught to leave it in, suck it down, you know, just push it down, make it disappear like it never happened. But it did happen. And I'm starting to learn that I refuse to just let my life be what they say it's supposed to be. I'm just supposed to put some dirt on it and drive on. No longer. My child needs me, and mentally, I need to be here for her. And I need to show her that even when I'm down, I can go get help. I can talk to somebody. I can seek guidance from other men. Men my age need to show this new generation that there's a different way, because this way that they've been showing us as men is not it. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what these old heads say, these OGs. I respect you, but you're wrong. Most of you OGs act like you're supposed to just suck it up and go on with your life. No, it's not healthy, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of getting ridiculed because I want to vent to my wife, and I might cry. That don't make me weak. If anything, that makes me strong, because I'm vulnerable to be at my lowest point around the one person that I should be. If I can't be this way around my wife, then who am I supposed to do it with? Most of y'all will say, oh, men aren't supposed to talk about their feelings to anybody. Says who? And why? Because society said so? No. Like my homegirl Sarah said on TikTok, I'm breaking generational curses. And it's not just, I didn't have a father growing up. So being a father was the most unknown thing to me. But that doesn't mean I can't do it. And I can't be better than my biological father. I'm just being real. It's an unhealthy way to live your life. And it's unhealthy for your children to see you live this life of pain and mental anguish and just suffering. And I'm tired of it. So if any of you OGs got a problem with how I'm calling y'all out, listen, y'all can hit my line up. Y'all can comment. It doesn't matter. It's not going to change the outcome of the conversation, because I said what I said. I meant what I said, and I'm standing on 10 toes down when it comes to this, period. Some of you OGs need to let it go and stop telling these young cats that it's okay to just not talk about things. It don't make you weak. Whoever's telling y'all that it's making you weak, you need to ignore them and do not take any life advice from them when it comes to your mental health, because they don't want the best for you. They're just trying to make sure that you could just move on and push through. That is not the way to go. You young cats need to lean on your brothers, lean on your partners, and let them know, hey, I'm not okay. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay. And if anybody tells you that that's not true, they're lying to you and they're trying to set you up for failure. Point blank, period. That was a lot. Again, if y'all have anything to say about it, again, y'all can hit my line, comment. I'm going to be posting clips when it comes, on my Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and y'all can drop y'all's knowledge and comments, and we can have a discussion. I ain't afraid of no conversation. I ain't afraid of no smoke. I ain't scared of nobody. I'm here to have a conversation. As long as you're respectful, we can have an adult conversation. I'm not scared of nobody, no conversation, no talk. I'm here to have a conversation. But we're not going to be disrespectful. We're not going to call each other out our name. None of that crap. We adults. Let's act like it. The last thing I want to talk about, the very last thing. It's not anything. It's the most random thing. My child. She's with her mother in Virginia for the summer, and she's about to start 6th grade in a couple months. And I'm freaking out. She just called me the other day talking about she want to get a haircut. Pause for a second. Somebody made a comment. Bottling up feelings isn't the right way at all. There's nothing wrong with wanting to help, even if he's talking to your partner or even a therapist. It's so healing for the soul and your state of mind. Raina, I couldn't agree with you more. I've been in therapy for the last, I want to say 6 weeks. I want to say 5-6 weeks. And each week has been harder and harder and harder since the last one. It's when I tell you, I be watching TV and I just be getting hit from left and right. I feel like I'm just getting punched in the gut every single time. But I'm thankful for it, because it's allowing me to express myself the way I need to and let it out. Whether I'm just yelling at the TV or yelling at something, or talking to myself or writing it out. I've been writing a lot, and it's been so helpful to put everything pen to paper. And in my case, it's on my phone. I got a little note that I'll be writing. And it's been therapeutic for me to write, to put it out there, to get it out and not hold on to it. And then if I need to, I'll call my therapist, or I'll call my father-in-law or my brother-in-law, whoever I need to, depending on a certain topic. I'll call whoever I need to call, my best friend. Doesn't matter. I let them know, hey, this is where I'm at right now. Pray for me, but I might hit you up in the next couple of days or a couple of hours or something like that, depending on where I'm at in my headspace. I know who to talk to, because certain people can steer me in certain different ways, But I have a small circle, and I have a small circle on purpose, because I'd rather have quality of friends than quantity of friends. And the brothers that I have in my circle have my best interests at heart, and it's a beautiful thing. I highly recommend that every man that listens to this is finding that circle, that group of friends that they can lean on and trust, and know that there won't be any judgment. I have this group at church, this men's group, and we have a group chat, and we be just leaning on each other, talking scripture, talking church, talking family, talking husband stuff. There's no hiding anything amongst us. I have this one guy at church. His name is Michael Boyd. He is my church best friend, and I cherish his friendship. I'm pretty sure I'll make a clip of this later so you can see it. But I cherish how he truly cares about me, and I didn't always have friends at church that I felt like I could trust, and I do now. Like, I have quite a few friends at church, from my previous church and my current church, and it's a wonderful feeling to have a group of brothers. I don't even want to say friends, because these are my brothers at church that are God-filled, God-led, and it helps me be the man of God that I need to be moving forward. And I'm grateful for every last one of you. I can name all y'all, but I'm not about to put y'all out there, because I'm gatekeeping my friends. I ain't sharing. I don't care what y'all say. I'm gatekeeping. But I'm grateful for my friends, my brothers. And it's a very humbling experience when you see people that go through what you've gone through as well and are not judging you, even if they haven't gone through it. And they're willing to go through the fire with you, for you, and to stand there with you the whole time. Like, you can't tell me there's a better feeling than knowing that you have somebody that has your back through it all. Like, that's a good feeling for me. But that's it on that part. I'm gonna digress, because I got a scare when it comes to my child. My child is 11 years old. She's going to middle school next year. This is a very big deal for her, and I get it. It's a new chapter. Middle school is when you kind of start, in my opinion, you start finding where you want to be, finding your lane, finding your character, figuring out what kind of kid you're going to be and what you're going to do from middle school going on to high school. Like, this is a big step for her, and it's a very big step for me mentally, my heart. I feel like my pacemaker is going to go off at any point now. But then she asked me this question the other day. She said, while she's out there with her mom in Virginia, or when she comes back, I'm still praying on it. I'm still sleeping on it. This is a big decision. She has very long hair. Like, most of the time it's curly or done up so nobody could see the length. But when it's all the way out and it's all out, it's almost down to the, right past her shoulder blades. If not just not a lot, but just a little bit past her shoulder blades. And she's never cut it. She's never had a haircut, outside of getting, her split ends cut, getting a little, the dead parts out. But she asked me, Dad, can I get my hair cut down to my shoulder? And I'm like, you want to do what? You're 11 years old. You talking about you want. And that would mean, like, that's a big chop. And I'm not ready for my child to grow up. Her doing this is letting me know that she is maturing and she's wanting to become somebody. She's trying to find her image. She's trying to find her way. And it's like, I would be a bad father, I feel like, if I didn't let her experience these moments, because these are big moments. You're going to a new school. You're going to a new environment. The world is changing for her. And I can either make it worse or help her along the way. And I have to talk to her. Us as co-parents, we have to talk this out, and we have to come to an agreement. This isn't a decision that I can take lightly, just again, because this is my baby girl. This is my firstborn. You know, this is my princess. You know, she'll always be my princess. I don't care how old she gets. She hates that, but guess what? Deal with it. But at the end of the day, I want to set her up for success, you know, mentally. And I want to let her know that, hey, when it comes to these decisions, I want you to be able to lean on me. Talk to me, not just to your mother or, you know, your bonus mom. I want both of your mothers to feel like you can talk to me too. Like, I'm not going to just shut everything down, you know. I'm like, this world is crazy. It's filled with a bunch of weirdos. So it's just like, my baby is beautiful. And everything, all the bad stuff comes straight to my brain. Raina, I know you know what it's like. I'm pretty sure might be, you know, ready to put anybody in the grave if it comes to over Naomi. And I'm like, being a girl dad is probably one of the hardest things life can throw my way. I'm like, and the crazy part is, I asked God to give me a girl first. Why? Because I'm done. However, this girl has tested my limits, the limits of my heart, my brain, my soul. She has pushed me to do better. And I feel like I've done the best that I can without having the guidebook passed down for me from my father, because he didn't do squat. So everything I've done for the last 11 years is just winging it. Do I feel like I've done a fantastic job? Yes. Has there been moments of like, damn, I should have did this instead? Of course. Tell me one parent, whether you're prepared or not, nobody is prepared to be a parent no matter what you say. Not one parent can tell me that they were prepared, even as much as you wanted to have the kid, prepared to have the kid, planned for the kid. There's nothing that can prepare you for being a parent, ever. Because the curveballs that get thrown your way from day one to the day that they leave your house, you will never expect it. Naomi had told us that she watched her hair, she wanted her hair short to her ears. I didn't want to, but she got it cut the other day, and oh my gosh, she had the biggest smile on her face. I cried a bit, but seeing her smile and love her new hair cut made me happy. And that's how I feel right now. That is exactly how I feel. I know that this is going to make her happy. Is it going to be a hard adjustment for me? Absolutely, because this is her first like real haircut. And I know my child, she going to be feeling herself. She going to be, you know, she going to be on cloud 9. You know what I'm saying? So I know how she's going to be. And I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for her to feel herself like she just this hot stuff. Because my baby is a beautiful young lady. And the fact that she looks like me, I be apologizing as much as I can, because I'm like, I'm sorry. But she's beautiful. And pretty sure she's the reason for like 98% of my gray hair and my beard. I would say I got gray hair in my head, but hey, ain't nothing up there. I'm pretty sure she's half the reason for the pacemaker, because the hell she put me through. I'm just playing. I love that girl. I'm not ready for her to grow up as fast as she's growing. I need her to slow down, but that kid knows what she wants, and I'm going to have to eventually, I'm going to have to get ready for these kind of days, these kind of conversations, you know, because she's going to call again probably later this week and be like, hey, what are we doing? Are we going to get this haircut or not? And I'm going to be like, call me tomorrow and we'll talk about it again. But it is what it is. That's just the things I got going on in my life this time around. I don't got much else to talk about. I appreciate everybody that stopped by. I appreciate everybody that left a comment. I appreciate y'all for riding this journey with me. I'm new to this thing. I'm trying to get more confident in doing this. I just want to leave y'all with this, just like I did last week. Men, male or female, if you are struggling mentally, don't be afraid to reach out to somebody. It's okay. It's okay to talk to somebody. It's okay to let it out. Don't listen to these OGs saying you got to suck it up. If you're a male and you talking about your feelings, you acting feminine. No, you're human and you're doing human things and you have human emotions, and it's okay to let them out. However that looks like. As long as you're not being abusive, killing, beating on somebody, let your feelings out. Talk to somebody. It is not healthy to keep those things bottled up. And with that, I'll see y'all